guys, welcome back to Some DIY. My name's Matilda.
My name's Ben.
And today we're unboxing these pop-up frames.
Okay, so we've been sent these pop-up frames to try out from the company Pop-Up Frames. So these are a new concept of frames, because frames for photos, for pictures, can be quite expensive, quite tricky to buy. These are a different concept. So these are kind of pop-up frames made from cardboard that you can build yourself, different sizes, different shapes, different colours, the specification that you want. You order them and they come and you build them. So in this box we've got some that have been pre-built, pre-made for us to have a look at. We've also got some in some boxes that we can build ourselves. So in the video we'll check out the actual product here, we'll look at the ones that have been built, we'll actually build some of our own, a couple of our own, just to show the process of that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put some things inside the frame. So Matilda's going to make a picture for one of them, and I've got some prints that we're going to put in one of them as well, just to show off how that works, how easy it is to do, and then we'll do a bit of a summary at the end. So first of all, let's check out inside the box. So I'm going to hand these to Matilda first of all. So we've got a couple there, so you just lay them out on the table, Matilda. There we go. So we've got orange one, a black one and a gold one. As you can see, different shapes, different sizes, different colours. Some really nice vibrant colours. Whatever size you want for your space, for your room, really, really good. So just to confirm, these are obviously the size that they are, but you can change the size of the frames. So basically you cut them down, so there are great instructions here on the back of one of the boxes, one of the ones that comes in here. Some instructions just general on there. There is a full assembly video as well on the popupframes.com website where it shows you exactly how to do it. But basically you unbox this, you cut it to size, what size kind of picture you've got. So if you've got a different size picture, rather than having to cut the picture or change the picture, you can simply change the frame and connect it all together. So it comes with a full kit and how to stick it all together. And you'll probably see there are some stickers inside there. So that's obviously sticking the actual frame together at the back. And there's different clips and things in there. So what we'll do in this video, as I mentioned, we'll have a look at putting some stuff inside of these frames, and then I'll do a bit of a close-up of building one of these to actually fit a picture that we've got. So what we'll do, we'll get some close-ups, we'll show off this being built, and then we'll do a summary at the end. So Matilda's going to do a drawing, we'll put that into one of the frames, maybe into that one, because that looks like the perfect fit for an A4 sheet. So Matilda could do an A4 picture in there, and then we could look at one of these and see how to make them a different size. So just to show, just really quickly before we get going, these here, this A4 letter is stuck on. So what we can do, we can simply just pull it off these stickers here. So you stick your picture or your photo to them. You obviously can remove them. It does keep it stickiness, so you could replace it with a different picture. Obviously after time, that might become a little bit more difficult to remove, but that just simply peeled off. So that fits in perfectly, as you can see, an A4 sheet there. So we'll get making, we'll get creating, and we'll be back pretty soon. Okay, we're back a few days later, and Matilda's done a picture. Hold that up, Matilda. It's a lovely happy birthday picture that she's created all by herself. She's made it 3D with some letters on there, some wooden letters, which looks great. And this is a present for?
Grandma.
So a present for Grandma. So we're going to put this in probably this frame, in the black frame. So it's got the A4 size in there, so we can take that letter out and we can put that in. We'll do that in a moment. What we've also got here are some prints. Now these prints are from a company called CosyCrafted. So we've been using CosyCrafted now for some time. I will put some links in the description, but they do some prints. They do these really, really nice wax melts as well. We've used some wax melts. Really, really nice smelling wax melts. So we've got these prints. I thought it'd be great to use these prints in one of these frames as well, just to show them off. So we'll get inside this box and I'll show these prints as well in a moment. So we've got some prints there, which we'll look at in a moment. We've actually got some of the wax melts to show off as well. So they come in these really cool little bars. This one is unstoppably fresh. It smells like, smell that? Really nice, smells like fabric conditioner out your washing machine. Really, really nice. So do tons of different scents and different prints as well. So Matilda, do you want to open that envelope? Okay, so we've got some prints here. So they do loads of different designs. They do some funky kind of ones with different words on, which we've got a few of them here. So let's show them off first of all. You grab those small ones, Tills. What do yours say?
You can end of story.
You can, end of story.
Today's menu has two choices, eat it or starve.
That's good in our kitchen. Eat it or starve. No choices.
That's how we...
Oh, that's swearing. That's got a swear word. That's how we effing roll. Better not read that one out, Matilda.
I didn't know what
I know. This one says, wash your hands, you filthy animal. And what's that one say, Matilda?
What there is for dinner.
What the fork is for dinner. Like the swear word, but not the swear word. What the fork is for dinner. So they do A4, they do A5, I think they do A3 as well, bigger ones, and maybe an even smaller one. But they're really nice, really good quality prints, look really smart. They will look great in these frames, and other frames, but they will look great in these frames. We'll maybe put one of the small ones, we'll build it into a new one for one of the small ones. So what we'll do now, we'll go through it. I'll put it into a bit of a time-lapse mode probably though. Matilda's going to put this one in this black A4 frame, and then we're going to build one, a new one for one of these prints here. So stay tuned and we'll be building one in a moment. Okay, so Matilda's put a picture inside there. That is looking great, although Matilda will zoom in on that in a minute. Oh, you've gone zoomed in yourself. That's clever. So that's the one with the black one done. Really easy to do. Stick it on those pads. Shouldn't come out. Then you can hang it on a wall with the sticky pad on the back of there. There are holes in there, so you could hang it onto a hook if you wanted to as well. Really, really versatile. Really, really cool. So this one now, we've gone for this. We've got a small black cereal framing kit. So it's the black one. We're going to go with that one. That's how we effing roll. So in here, we have got what looks like, what's that, Matilda? Is that a user manual? Instructions. We've got the sticky pads that come with it, which is great. And then we've got these here, which look like the actual frame. So I guess it probably comes in 4 parts. It does indeed. So you can cut these then to exactly what size you want, each of these frames, and then they should all hook together. So what I'll do now, we won't go through this slowly. I'll get a time lapse of this bit and show it off, and then I'll come back at the end once we've built it, and we'll kind of describe how easy it is to do. So we'll be back in a moment with the finished product. Okay, I've decided against the time-lapse part. I will go through it in real time. So the instructions are really good. I was kind of worried that what do you do? So we've got A5 here. It does say in here that for A5 you cut 2 of the sides at 21 and 2 at 15. So each of the sides, I will try and get some close-ups. It's quite difficult to see on the black as well. But there are some numbers on the side of here, and it does show the guide on here as well. So what I'll do is I'll actually get some close-ups before we do cut it, and I'll go get some scissors because we will need some scissors. But it does say to cut for A5, 2 sides at 21 and 2 at 15. And that should obviously give us, hopefully, the perfect size for this A5 print. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to get 2 of the sides. I'm going to cut them at 21. So I did just get a close-up, which hopefully I've shown. So I'm going to cut them at 21. So down this line here, straight down. 21. So I guess the sharper your scissors are the better as well. These are okay. We seem to go through scissors like nobody's business in this house, but 2 of them at 21. Like so. So you've got the spare ends there, I guess. Then 2 of them at 15. So we've got the 15 mark. I'm going to show that off a little bit better if I can. So not particularly difficult. It is card, it's quite thick there on the frame bit, so it's not easy, but it's not difficult. The sharper your scissors, probably the easier it would be. Okay, so that's our 4 sides cut, 2 at 21, and then we've got 2 at 15. So essentially now it should be a case of flipping these kind of open, so they're back into like a 3D shape, like so, into like the little boxes, so we'll just flick those open. There are some kind of diagonal bits of card down the middle of those. Probably won't be able to see them, but there's some card that goes down the middle. Obviously that gives it its strength down the actual middle. So we'll do all 4. And then I'm guessing the 2 longer ones go down the sides, like so, and then they kind of go like that. So you've got to kind of position it together now. So let me try and get this, and hopefully you'll be able to see on camera how we do it. I literally am just following the guide. So I'm going to get this corner here, and it looks like this part goes over the top of there. Yes, so that kind of goes into the corner of that one there. So I'm going to show that again. So kind of into there. Then there's a little flap here. I don't know if you can see that flap. I will zoom in a little bit so you can see it. I probably should use a different colour than black. But there is a little flap there that then pushes into there, like so. And that's one corner done. So that was simple enough. That's not too bad at all. And it says, holding the two sides in place, carefully flip the frame over so the back faces upwards. Square up the corner before using a pen or pencil to firmly push in the anchor tab. So there's like an anchor tab there, like a square tab, that you just need to push into the actual body itself. So I probably could use the scissors, could I? I won't use the scissors, I will use this key that I just happen to have hanging around here. So I'm going to push that in, like so. That's a corner tab pushed in, so that feels nice and fairly secure anyway. So then it says flip this back round, so let's flip back round now. I need to take one of these sticky pads, so let's tear off one of them, like so. And then I'm going to peel off the back of this, so there's a top and a back, I assume. So we'll peel off one side. And then we're going to place this into the actual corner here. So that's nice and square. I'm going to place it in the corner and stick that down in the corner, which is then giving the strength there. So it's got two things it does. It obviously tightens up that corner, make sure that can't come out. Also then you can connect your actual, or stick your actual picture onto that as well. So that's one of the corners done. We'll do the rest now. I won't just talk through the rest. I will actually show some part of this video in time lapse, and this will be this part. So we'll do the rest now in time lapse, and we'll come back at the end once we've completed the frame build. Okay, all done now with the build. I'm just sticking the last bit on, which is the back piece here. So this sticks onto the back, so you can then hang it or stick it onto a wall somewhere, basically. So we'll pop that on there, really easy to do. Now, the most difficult part of all that was actually peeling off the plastic off the sticky back plaster, or the sticky tape, whatever it's called. That was quite difficult to do, a little bit frustrating, but it's done, it's built, it's ready to go. So what we're gonna do now, just to make sure it fits first of all, yes it does, there's the print. It's probably just a tiny bit too big, but it doesn't matter. What we're gonna do though for now is I'm gonna peel off these. Now it does peel off that side really easily. It's just the back that was quite difficult to peel off. So we'll peel those off like so. And then we'll stick this inside here. So I'll pop that there so I can press it down. So there we go. That's how we effing roll. All done, dusted, inside the frame. Really easy to do. Really smart actually. I thought it'd be a lot more difficult, but it comes really well guided in terms of the instructions. Obviously the markings that I did show off on the actual frames, doing the different sizes. So it looks like on here you can do A4, A5, then you can do 30 centimetre by 30 centimetre. If you do 30 by 30, there's no cutting required. You can do 21 centimetre by 21, 15 by 15, or 30 by 15. So it is a small one, but you can go up to 30 by 30, or you can also do A4 like we've done there. So really, really smart, really, really impressed with the actual build process. Really, really cool, yeah. I really like the concept of the frames. There's some really good ideas on there in terms of the different stuff you could do. Obviously, if you're creating artwork yourself, there's different shapes, like this one that they're putting here. Obviously, that's a totally different shape. That's probably 30 by 15, maybe that one. But obviously if you've got different pictures, artwork, prints, stuff like that that you've got that you want to put in different size frames, that you want to try out in frames, this is a totally brand new concept. I've never seen anything like this before. I'm really quite impressed with it actually. Really cost effective way of framing your pictures, prints and photos. So yeah, really, really good. Okay, all done in this video now. Look at these pop-up frames. Really impressed with the product. Really cool concept, really like it. Obviously, if you're out there looking for different frames can be really expensive. Choosing the right one can be quite difficult. These are just another option, another flexible option, really easy to build yourself. Obviously different sizes, different shapes, different colours, different styles. Really cool, making super easy basically. So I'll drop the links for the frames and the prints below in the description so you can grab some of those or check them out on their websites directly if you want to. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video, it's at least been informative. If you have liked the video though, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If not for any reason, give it a thumbs down, give it a dislike. Let me know in the comment section why. If you've got any questions about the frames, about the prints, about anything at all in the video, again, please drop that in the comment section. I will reply to all questions and comments. And if you want to follow the Houston DIY channel for more tech reviews, product reviews, giveaways, DIY projects, and much more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.